Welcome to Yardabelly's Kitchen, folks. Today we're going to be doing an interesting yet traditional take on smoked pickled herring. Yep, in Jamaica we call it red herring. If you're Jamaican, you know what I'm talking about, red herring. We're going to be cooking this down, like sauteing it, like braising it. I don't even know which word to use. With some vegetables, some herbs and spices and stuff. And then I'm going to also do an interesting surprise at the end of the video with this same ingredients, right? All right, let's start by looking at what we have. First and foremost, we have Lord Jesus. We have green peppers, red peppers, and all of these are sweet peppers. We have jalapeno, we have some thyme, we have garlic, we have tomatoes, a piece of yellow onion, we have a whole red onion, we have some scallions, and salt and pepper. We're not going to use that much salt because the red herring is salt pack, all right? But we're going to be doing this with some ground provision, some dumpling and some bananas and some potatoes. And yeah, make a dinner of it, make a meal of it, all right? Normally I would use Scotch bonnet pepper, but I'm in America. We have jalapeno readily. I can fool around with a little bit of it, all right? And it's not that much heat, so the little boy and the wifey can, you know, taste the heat, but not overpowered by it, all right? So join me as we get to going, cut up these seasoning, and then we put this pickled herring, the smoked herring. We're going to put it in some warm water to soak for a little bit. You don't really want to cook this like how you would normally cook saltfish. You don't want to boil it, right? Because it's much, much more tender, and you don't want to lose the smokiness and the flavor of it. But just to get a little bit of the oils and a little bit of the salt down, we normally put it in some warm water, you know, or hot water to sort of soak, you know, reconstitute it a little bit, and it removes a lot of the surface oils. So we have our vegetables cut and everything, and I put about 4 tablespoons of oil in this frying pan. I'm going to add my garlic. And before my garlic can burn or, you know, get too toasted, I'm going to add my scallions, onions, and my thyme. Right. I have also the jalapeno in this as well. As I said before, I didn't want the jalapenos to be too strong, so I'm cooking them a little bit longer than normal. Right? And this is just, as I said, to flavor my oils and to get the aromatics going. You know, by putting in this in there first, you will get much more flavor out of your red herring or your smoked herring. Now, let's just move to the smoked herring just a little bit. Now, this is the smoked herring after I have cut it up and, you know, done my soaking on the thing. Now I must tell you, there's gonna be a little bit some real small bones in here, and it won't affect the flavor of it any at all. It won't affect the flavor of it any at all, but it will, you know, you will see them. I try to get out as much as I possibly can, but hey, you're not gonna get out all of them, right? See?
Exactly.
So now I'm gonna add my herring, and you can buy the herring in some of the stores. They will actually clean it up for you to some extent. You want to do the extra cleaning, you know. And this one that I bought was somewhat clean, yeah. And so by adding it to boiling water, it softens it and it gives me much more room to work with. All right, so I turned the stove down because I didn't want my vegetables to burn. Now I have to turn it back up a little bit so that I can get some saute going on this red herring. All right. But it's a Jamaican dish and everybody like it. You know, most Jamaicans will have their red herring for breakfast. They'll have it, you know, on occasions for dinner, like what we're gonna do today, with some dumplings and some bananas and stuff. As you can see there, now put the camera so close, mind you, you smoke it up. Right. Okay. But as I said before, I wanted to do a little bit of surprise with my red herring. But it look a little bit, I don't know if it can do the surprise. Think it can do the surprise, see?
You can use your share to the surprise.
Alright, so. Lord, help me, Jesus. You know. But this is what we wanted to achieve. We wanted it to sort of cook. And if you notice that because of the amount of oil that I use, now we're not going to expect everybody to drink the whole, you know, the oil, but I use sunflower oil mixed with olive oil, sunflower olive oil blend, because I want it to stay as healthy as possible. But it's definitely one of those dishes that you have to put oil in it. All right? It's not recommended that you want to eat the whole pot, you know. But you definitely have to put a little oil in it. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to have to let this saute a little bit more and you know, do its thing. You know, somewhat like it's braising. I'm going to add my black pepper at this time. And I'm going to also search out my cupboard for whatever little other ingredients I might see that I want to add. But generally I'm not going to add a lot of stuff. Where I look for, see?
You want garlic powder?
Yeah. Always. You are the camera person, or you're supposed to have a camera person and I look for stuff in a cupboard.
He.
What?
He.
Gonna be I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika as well. You know, not only for color but for that little kick of spice. Is paprika this right here? I'm gonna have some cayenne too.
Cayenne.
Yeah, I have cayenne pepper. Generally, I don't think this is necessary that you're gonna add salt, but you taste it and based on the outcome, you know, you will know whether or not you want to add some salt. I'm gonna add some adobe, and this one is the one with the bitter orange flavor. It's not that lot that I'm gonna add because it does have salt, you know. This was the roasted tomato, right? No, add that. All right. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm gonna put nothing more.
Ketchup?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. Say my down.
I'm gonna put some ketchup. Not a lot because it's not really supposed to be too much of that gravy base like that, you know. But I just want the flavor, the flavor of the oil. Yeah. Now most of the times, you know, people will make sure their red herring is nice and firm. I really don't think I need to be biting into it nice and firm like that, because especially the fact that it's firm means that most of the salt and stuff don't come out of it. You understand? So, you know, I'm not going to do it like that. And then this way in which I'm doing it is very easy to also transition into the next step, which I can introduce to you all. All right, the next thing I'm going to add now is my peppers. My red and green sweet peppers.
Wow, beautiful.
And last but not least, which is very important to the dish, my tomatoes. And I put 2 tomatoes there. You like it? It look decent.
So beautiful.
It look like something I want.
Inside the other thing can't mix.
It look like the other something can't mix? I can't tell them about it though.
No, sir. So we might just make it another day, or?
Well, I mean, this is relatively the same thing. I could just talk about it.
Maybe you could make it. Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see. All right. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you will just allow to just simmer a little bit longer, you know, so that the vegetables will wilt a little bit. The smell is amazing. Trust me, the smell is amazing. Look how I mess up the whole of it. Yeah, them not see it. Yeah, the smell. I'm gonna add. Should I?
No.
Why? It's
because
good.
Why?
1 drop.
All right. Well,
I've been adding.
1 drop for the oregano. Boom.
I've been adding this my sister left this here when she came down from Canada, and
this the awesome, amazing aroma that the 1 drop gives is.
And it's ladies and gentlemen, it's no, don't zoom out. Yeah, it's oil of oregano. All right, and you know she used it. Some weight loss something, but
she said it's good for colds actually too.
Well,
if you have a cold, some
good for something, but let me tell you, when you put 1 or 2 drop in your food, oh Lord,
yeah,
it just really look good. All right, so this, as I said, is going to be allowed to simmer a little bit longer. I mean, my wife is almost crazily wanting to take put the camera down and eat, so we're not going to waste no more time. Here we have the finished dish all plated. This is the wife's plate, and folks, I can tell you, if you have never tried smoked red herring before, you are missing out on an awesome traditional yardie food. All right, the smells is just amazing, and I'm telling you, it is something worth trying in your neck of the woods. All right, so once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting Yardie Deli in a foreign, and I'm gonna see if I can do the next step, which is to make what is called in Jamaica Solomon Grundy, which is to take all of this red herring and simply, you know, macerate it in the food processor to make what is regarding foreign as well, pate. Yeah. Pate. But when we do it and show you how it do, you will see. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just allow my red herring that's in the pot to cool, and then just start piling it in the food processor and make it into a paste. And then that is good for breakfast, and you have it with crackers, and you have it with, you know, all them little stuff. It's like an antipasto.
A nice snack.
A nice snack, yeah? With a little more olive oil, and hey, but this part of it is nice, and the wife here get impatient, so later. All right, now we have our red herring mixture here. It's cold, and as you see, I have my little food processor here, and I have some other ingredients now. Now, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, Solomon Grundy is used with uncooked red herring. You know, it's not done like this, but I figured, why not try something different, a little bit different, you know? I like the ingredients that goes in the cooked one, and I figured the most that I can do is just mash it up and put it in the food processor and then add the rest, right? So it's an experiment, but this is generally what Solomon Grundy is. It is red herring and, you know, the selected ingredients, you know, the onions and the rare, and all done together in a processed way. All right. So let me see what I have on my plate here, and let's see if I can get everything together. I have some parsley, and pretty much all these other ingredients not normally in red herring, right? See? But hey, we in foreign, might as well we try something, right? It don't make no sense to be foreign and not try new things, right? Okay, so put a little bit of that. I have a piece of ginger here, and I figure that the ginger does get a little kick. You know, everything tastes better with ginger, so I'm going to put a little ginger. Now, as you can see, these are fresh ingredients, and we're just adding them just to see if we can oomph up the taste a little bit. I have a little bit more of the red onion, and I'm going to put just a little bit more of that in there. All right, because we want to keep it tasting almost fresh in your mouth. Okay, Scotch bonnet, and as you know, I store my Scotch bonnet in the freezer, and I'm adding this because I know the little boy now go eat it, and the wife might, yeah, she might eat a little bit. Right? So, this stuff I drop out of the fridge.
Why?
And I'm using a little bit of lime, you know, just a little lime juice. Ask me why I'm using all of these. I could not tell you, but
You were.
but that's how I cook. I feel something and I work with it. Here I'm using some extra virgin olive oil, just a little, you know, because I want that taste in it. And that's pretty much it. You know, now I'm gonna put it in this. Well, put on the cover. I think the wife would have know better how to put on the cover. Yeah. All right, see the cover on there.
Snap it. Snap it.
Snap it shut and then pulse it. It's working, it's working. It looked very Solomon Grundy-ish to me. Alright, I'm pretty much going to do this a little bit longer just to make sure that it comes to a smooth paste. And then I will try to present it because I have a little buckle that I want to put it in. So, you know, it make it look more foreignish. And see, you can't see it. You cannot see. Alright, let me show them. Let me show them. See how it looking, ladies and gentlemen? Nice. Don't see?
Nice.
And it smells nice too. Alright, so we'll work on it. Here is my Solomon Grundy, and I just put it with some water crackers, or what we call tough crackers in Jamaica. And I'm telling you folks, I tried it and it is amazing.
Amazing.
You understand? The wife will love it and she can't wait to get some. You ready? Take up some now?
Of course.
Sure. Well, we'll video the thing. Creamy, it's not really creamy, but it's nice and pasty. It's a local pate. That's all. Hear the bite now, Hallelujah. Solomon Grundy, ladies and gentlemen, repurposed smoked herring. And, you know, we have the video running, we do the part with the food that we eat for dinner. But this is very, very good, and I have this little bottle. Well, it was originally Goya garlic, you know, but it serves maybe all I did was fill the bottle to the almost to the brim, then top it with a little bit of olive oil, and this stays in your fridge. It can keep for maybe a week, you know, and when you feel peckish, you're good to go. You know, boy, she just a champ down from the something, so I can't even do the video in peace. Appear big bite it. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can put this, you can pair your Solomon Grundy with carrots, you can put it with celery sticks. You know, you have choices what you want to do with it. You want to put it with banana chips or plantain chips, you know, and it's good to go. It's good to go, man. Trust me. It's something tastes good and it's nice. So, yeah, the belly in a foreign, Solomon Grundy, and hey, follow the video carefully, clean your red herring nicely, and you know, you're good to go. You can make this in your neck of the woods. Try it, add what you want to add to it, fool around with the flavors, a foreign with it. Nothing can spoil. Yeah, the belly, always in a style. Hey Julian, big up yourself, you and the family. Always a watch me, always a learn. Bless up.